It was early November when I moved into the small staff quarters near the old railway colony, a one-room house built decades ago, with a tin roof and wooden beams that creaked whenever the wind blew. It wasn't much, but it was close to the new government school where I'd been posted as a teacher. The caretaker, Mr. Verma, was a quiet man in his late 50s. He handed me the keys and said casually, "The roof makes noise at night. Don't pay attention to it, probably cats." His tone was strange, made flat, like he'd said the same thing many times before. I smiled politely and didn't think much of it. The first few days were peaceful. Quiet mornings, distant sound of trains passing, and the occasional barking of stray dogs. But by the end of the week, I started hearing it. Faint footsteps above my ceiling. At first, I told myself it was just the wind, or maybe monkeys, but the pattern was too deliberate. Slow, measured, like someone walking barefoot across metal. Every night between 1 and 2 a.m., the same sound. Steps. Pause. Steps again. Right above my bed, the tin sheets would sink slightly as if carrying weight. Sometimes dust would fall from the beams. I tried sleeping with earphones on. Didn't help, because the footsteps weren't always above me. Sometimes, they circled the roof. And once, I heard them stop right above the door. One night I asked Verma about it again. He was cleaning the yard, his face unreadable. "Do you have any workers who come at night?" "No," he said. Then he added softly without meeting my eyes, "Just don't go outside when you hear it." That night I stayed awake on purpose. The clock hit 1:12 a.m., and right on cue, creak, creak, tap, tap, tap. The sound moved across the roof. Slow. Heavy. Human. Then, silence. And suddenly, a deep thud right above me. Dust rained down. My heart stopped. The air inside felt thick, almost electric. Then I heard something else, faint breathing, like someone crouching low, listening. I held my breath. The roof groaned again, and then from outside the window I heard a whisper. "You can hear me now, can't you?" I froze. My throat went dry. The window was half open, swaying gently. But when I looked, no one was there. Just the empty night and the sound of the wind through the neem trees. The next morning I went up to the roof. The metal sheets were dented, in the exact shape of footprints, bare feet, small, almost childlike. When I told Verma, he sighed deeply. "There used to be a family living here," he said. "Years ago. The roof collapsed one monsoon night. The parents survived. Their son didn't." He looked up at the roof. "We repaired it, but no one stays long. They all hear the same thing." That night, I tried recording the sounds on my phone. At 1:15 a.m., the footsteps began again. But this time, they didn't stay on the roof. They climbed down, slowly, deliberately. The sound of soft soles sliding against the wooden beam, then a faint thump on the floor. Inside my room, the air turned freezing cold. Every instinct in my body screamed to run. But I couldn't move. The shadow moved past the window, short, small, like a child's. It stopped at the foot of my bed. I heard a whisper again, faint, broken. Why didn't they wake me up? And then it was gone, just like that. The next morning, the footprints were gone from the roof. But on my bedsheet, fine lines of black soot shaped like small toes. I packed my things the same day. Mr. Verma didn't stop me. He just said quietly, "He only walks where he used to sleep." That night, as I waited for the bus at the empty station, I looked back once at the old quarters. The windows were dark, the roof silent, but just before I turned away, I saw it. A small figure sitting on the edge of the roof, swinging its legs gently, watching me leave. And even now, sometimes when the wind blows hard against the tin roof of my new place, I swear I can hear those same footsteps again, walking, waiting, searching for someone to wake him up.